It was very ugly for Alabama, but they find a way to get it done.
It's frustrating to not perform at your best ability. It was just us not playing to the Bama standard.
The number one thing we have to do is acknowledge where we need to grow at, and then reflect and build off of that.
A Big Ten SEC showdown, Alabama Crimson Tide traveling to Wisconsin.
So Alabama came into this 2024 season with a lot of question marks. Well, that's at least what the media wanted us to think. They wanted us to doubt Jalen Milroe. Nick Saben was gone, so there was a lot of newness to this team with new head coach Kalen Deboer. But Bama came out from week 1 and just absolutely dominated. I know they still haven't played anyone ranked yet, but to go into Wisconsin on the road and win in the fashion they did was crazy. And it only makes you wonder what this team can be as they start to gain chemistry and get rolling. In this video, I'm going to go in depth on what has been going right for Bama early into the season and what they need to do to keep it rolling as tougher SEC opponents approach on the schedule. But before I begin, I would really appreciate it if you would drop a like and subscribe. It only takes 5 seconds, plus you can always change your mind. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and with your support, I believe we can get there super fast. Alright, so before the 2024 season kicked off, expectations for Alabama were cautiously optimistic. Many analysts predicted a slight regression from their usual dominance, citing the departure of legendary coach Nick Saben and the uncertainty surrounding new head coach Kalen Deboer. The consensus was that Alabama would still be a top-tier team, but perhaps not the unstoppable force they had been under Saben. Most predictions I saw had them finishing with 9 or 10 wins, possibly missing out on the SEC championship game. The coaching transition really was a major talking point. Critics questioned whether Deboer could maintain the winning culture Saben had built over nearly 2 decades. Some people praised his offensive prowess and success at Washington, but wondered if he could replicate that success in the pressure cooker of the SEC. Anyways, last season in 2023, Jalen Milroe showed flashes of brilliance, but struggled with consistency. His decision-making under pressure was sometimes questionable, leading to turnovers and missed opportunities. His accuracy on deep throws was also a concern, really limiting Alabama's big play potential at times. Fast forward to 2024, and we are seeing a completely transformed version of Milroe. Through the first 3 games, his improvement is evident in several areas. First, his pocket presence has significantly improved. He seems more comfortable reading defenses and going through his progression. His accuracy, especially on intermediate routes, has taken a leap forward. In the game against Washington, he showcased his improved touch on deep balls, connecting on several long completions that broke the game wide open. Perhaps most importantly, his decision-making has been much sharper. He's taking care of the football with 0 interceptions through 3 games. His ability to use his legs as a weapon while still keeping his eyes downfield has made him a dual-threat nightmare for defenses. The stats really back up this improvement, with Milroe boasting an impressive 65.7% completion rate and 8 total touchdowns, 5 passing and 3 rushing in just 3 games. And as for the offense as a whole, the Crimson Tide have been firing on all cylinders to start the 2024 season. Let's break it down position by position. The O-line, anchored by left tackle Caden Proctor and left guard Tyler Booker, has been a pleasant surprise. They provided excellent protection for Milroe, allowing only a few sacks in 3 games. And the addition of transfer center Parker Brailsford has solidified the interior, and his chemistry with Milroe is evident in their smooth exchanges. Also, right guard Jaden Roberts has been a road grader in the run game, consistently opening holes for the backs. But one area of slight concern has been the right tackle position, where Wilkin Formey is still finding his footing. However, the coaching staff has done a good job of providing help when needed, and Formey's improvement from week to week is pretty noticeable so far. And the receiving core has been led by the explosive young star in Ryan Williams, who's quickly become Milroe's favorite target. And Bernard's route running and after the catch ability has been on full display, particularly in the Wisconsin game where he racked up over 100 yards. But getting back to Williams, this kid is special, folks. His combination of size, speed, and hands has made him a matchup nightmare for defenses. Williams already has 4 touchdowns, including an 84-yard bomb against Western Kentucky that showcased his game-breaking ability. Moving on, the running back duo of Jam Miller and Justice Haynes has been incredibly effective. Miller has been the workhorse, showing great vision and the ability to break tackles. His performance against South Florida, where he rushed for over 100 yards, was particularly impressive. And Haynes has been the perfect complement, offering a change of pace with his explosiveness. And his ability to catch passes out of the backfield adds another dimension to the offense. In terms of the tight ends, CJ Dupree and Robbie Oots have been the unsung heroes of this offense so far. Their blocking has been crucial crucial in both the run and pass game. Dupree in particular has shown soft hands in the passing game, becoming a reliable red zone target for Milroe, and I hope he starts to see some more targets. So overall, through 3 games, Alabama's offense has been nothing short of dominant. They're averaging 49 points per game and have shown the ability to score both through the air and on the ground. The balance has been impressive, with 590 passing yards and 536 rushing yards. What really stands out is the efficiency. The Tide are converting on 53% of their third downs and have only turned the ball over once. This ability to sustain drives and protect the football bodes well for their chances against tougher SEC defenses. Now, let's turn our attention to the defensive side of the ball, where Alabama has been equally impressive. The defensive front has been anchored by Tim Smith and Tim Keenan, along with a few others. They are consistently getting penetration and collapsing the pocket. LT Overton has been a pleasant surprise at defensive end. His ability to set the edge in the run game while also providing a pass rush has been crucial. And the rotation with Jamarian Latham has kept the line fresh and effective throughout games. And the linebacking core has been led by Deontay Lawson, who's playing at an All-American level. His sideline-to-sideline speed and instincts have been on full display. He leads the team in tackles and has been excellent in pass coverage as well. Also, Campbell has stepped up big time, filling the void left by departed seniors. His ability to blitz from various angles has kept opposing quarterbacks guessing, and the emergence of Rasal as a pass rush specialist has added another dimension to the defense. In terms of the secondary, it has been on lockdown so far. Saben, free safety, has been a ball hawk, already notching 2 interceptions. His range allows the corners to play a lot more aggressively. And speaking of corners, Damani Jackson has been living up to his 5-star billing. He's been matched up against the opponent's top receivers week in and week out, and has more than held his own. And the freshman Jalen Milroe has also impressed in nickel packages. Overall, the numbers speak for themselves. Alabama has allowed only 26 points through 3 games, an average of 8.7 points per game. They forced 7 turnovers and recorded 11 sacks, and opponents are converting only 16.3% of their third downs against this defense. What's most impressive though is how they've adjusted to different offensive styles. That's really all I got for this one. Thank you all so much if you made it to this point, and if you enjoyed and haven't yet, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe, because your support truly does mean the world. And also, let me know what you would like to see next, and until then, I will see you all later.